Welcome back everyone to the Illini Fighting Illini Dynasty here on NCAA 14 is Illinois, coming off a great win against number 1 Ohio State, putting them at 5-0 in a ranking of number 4. The past 3 years, Ohio State has only lost 3 games, and all 3 of them are to, well, Illinois, which is crazy because Ohio State's such a good team. They can't seem to figure out the Fighting Illini. Now, they did beat Illinois last year, but Illinois then beat them in the Big Ten Championship, so Illinois still beat them last year. And Illinois is hoping for a bowl eligibility, whatever, and they're hoping to be undefeated while getting bowl eligibility. This will be the first time in the Lovie Smith or Eric Fisher era that they go undefeated when they become bowl eligible. As last year, they lost to Ohio State. They were 6-1 when they clinched the bowl. In the first 2 years, they weren't as good. But they're going to have to take on the 3-3 Iowa Hawkeyes, who are a very talented team and have played pretty good against Illinois in the Lovie Smith and Eric Fisher era. But last year, Illinois whooped Iowa. They whooped them. So welcome to Kinnick Stadium here as number 4 Illinois takes on the 3-3 Iowa Hawkeyes. Illinois will choose tails because tails never fails. And it lands on tails, and Illinois will send their defense out on the field first. Here comes out the Iowa Hawkeye offense as 2 players, Downing and Skinner, are in the backfield. On first down, it'll be a handoff for Michael Skinner, the running back. And Michael Skinner is starting off the game with a 20-yard gain. Iowa is getting close to the red zone. They're up for 27 as their offense is playing really well. Ohio State's offense struggled in the second half. Ohio State's offense started out really well, but then both sides of the ball for them struggled. After a great start, there's a wide open Cody, and Cody will be tackled, or not Cody, Coley, excuse me. It is 2nd and goal after a first down stop by the sophomore middle linebacker Billy Ashley. As it'll be a toss to Michael Skinner this time, and this time he will get in the end zone, and Iowa will start the game off with a touchdown. We have a studio update here for you folks. It's Arizona State has upset the Washington Huskies 21-28. Arizona State wins just their 2nd game. I think Washington lost last week too, so they're on a steady downfall. Illinois' offense had a slow start last week, but they picked it up. And Eric Fisher, great completion percentage, 424 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions was his final stat line. He still hasn't thrown a pick this year, as Fisher will find the star freshman Kyle Davis, who gains 25. Eric Fisher has thrown 19 touchdowns so far this year, and he has not thrown a single pick. As Fisher, fake handoff for Shrub. Fisher, he's under pressure, and he will be brought down for a loss of 10 yards by Dan McMahon. It is 3rd and 13 after a 7-yard gain by Darius Shrub. As Fisher will look to pass. Fisher, scrambling, he can't find anyone, so he's going to throw it and hope Daniel Barnes or Matt Richard catches it, and Matt Richard does catch it, and he gets 30. It is 1st and goal as Illinois is hoping to tie up the game with a touchdown. Fisher's going to look to pass it. Fisher finds a wide open Jackson Kelly, and Jackson Kelly does what he does best, and that's get touchdowns, and that is Eric Fisher's 20th touchdown of the year, still without an interception. Iowa got an excellent kick return to exactly midfield pretty much, as it is 2nd and 10 at the 50. Downing will pass it. Downing, he's under a little bit of pressure. He will be intercepted by the senior safety, Brendan Booth, who's played some excellent football lately. Booth still not tackled, and tackled past the 50-yard line. Booth has caught an interception in each of the last 3 games, as Illinois was unable to take advantage of the turnover, but Michael Skinner was stopped on 3rd down. Billy Ashley is there, and Iowa will have to punt. Eric Fisher hasn't found any open receivers, as Iowa's coverage so far today has been amazing. It is 3rd and 7. Fisher looking to pass. He's going to look short for Daniel Barnes, and Barnes gets the 1st down. He's still not down, and he gets 16. First quarter is in the books. Your score, Illinois 7, Iowa 7, as Illinois is back in the red zone. First time they were in the red zone today, they ended up getting a touchdown. As Bush in motion, Fisher fake handoff for Shrub. Fisher scrambling, looking for Kelly, and Jackson Kelly catches his 2nd touchdown of the game, and Illinois will take the lead. We have another EA Sports studio update here for you folks, as number 17 Maryland defeats or number 17, Michigan beats Maryland 35-28 as Michigan. They're playing some really good football. They almost beat Illinois, and that was their only loss. As they could be a real threat to make a championship run. It is 3rd and 13 for the Hawkeyes. They're 1 for 2 so far today on converting third downs. As Downing looking to pass it. He's under a little bit of pressure, and it will be Doak White and Marcus Miller who both get to him. Don't know who will be credited. I guess Marcus Miller will be credited with the sack, and it'll be 4th and 21. It is 2nd and pretty much goal at about the 9-yard line. It says 2nd and 8, pretty much 2nd and goal. Maurice Rivera running back from the backfield. Shannon Hall in motion. Fisher fake handoff. Fisher. He's going to pass it. Fisher. He will look for Kyle Davis, who catches the touchdown, and Illinois will extend their lead. After a good first drive, Iowa's offense is really starting to struggle now. It has not been pretty the past few drives. As on 2nd and 10, Downing will hand it off for Michael Skinner. Skinner gets by multiple defenders, and a nice tackle there, but not before Michael Skinner gets 23. It is 3rd and 5 at the 5. Big play here for the Hawkeyes. They are 1 for 3 today on 3rd down. As Downing, he's going to pass it. He will find Thomas, who gets stopped short of the end zone, and Brian Thomas only gets 2. Iowa did make the field goal, so it's now 21-10. As in a studio update we have here, the 4-1 Indiana Hoosiers are currently losing to the 1-4 Wisconsin Badgers. Let's see if Indiana can come back, or if Wisconsin will get the scoreboard has just magically disappeared, which is really, really weird. As on 2nd and 10, Fisher. He will look up the middle for Quayshawn Law, and Law gets past the 50. The first half is over. Illinois would have punted it regardless of how much time was left, and they were gonna, but the clock ran out, and Illinois leads it 21-10. The second half is underway on this kickoff as Cedric Bailey is returning it with a juke, but he fumbles it, and Iowa picks it up. Wow! Cedric Bailey fumbles just Illinois' 2nd turnover of the season, as Iowa is nearing that red zone, hoping to make it just a 4-point game. As on 2nd and goal, handoff for Michael Skinner, and Skinner will find his way to the end zone, and Iowa is not down by that much. Illinois was supposed to start the second half with the ball, which they technically did, but Cedric Bailey fumbled it on the kick return. Now it's just a 4-point game as Fisher. He's going to look for Kyle Davis. Davis catches it, and Kyle Davis with a nice first down. Jonathan Hand is putting it away for Illinois, and Iowa will receive it. And there he goes, but it's a fumble, and it is picked up by Illinois, and they will get the ball back at like the 35. Illinois fumbled it on the opening kickoff return of the second half, but Iowa just fumbled it there, and Illinois gets the ball right back. So on 2nd down, it'll be a toss for Darius Shrub. Shrub is a first down, no one near him. Shrub jukes out a defender and gets a 30-yard touchdown. And just when it looked like Iowa got all the momentum, Darius Shrub just snatches it away. Iowa will be starting at the 17 as for offense. Good start of the second half with a touchdown. As Downing, the pass. Downing looking for Edwards. Edwards gets by Chris Wright. And Jonathan Edwards gains 17. It is 3rd and 7 at the 49. Iowa is 2 for 5, 40% for converting third downs as Downing. He is under some pressure, and he's going to find Thomas. Thomas breaks tackles, has a first down, and wrapped up at about the 33 or 30. That should not have been a first down, but a nice play by Brian Thomas is getting Iowa the first down. As on first down, it'll be a short pass. This could be intercepted by Melvin Washington. As the quarterback down, he just threw it right away, and it ends up in the cornerback Melvin Washington's hand. I don't really know what Brent Downing was doing on that play. Like, once he got it, he just threw it up, and Melvin Washington intercepted it. As on 2nd down, Fisher is going to look deep for Darius Shrub, who catches it, and Darius Shrub gets 33 on the reception. It is 3rd and 11. Illinois is not really in field goal range. I don't think Brent Charles can make it from here. So they need to gain some yards on 3rd down. Fisher scrambling. He's going to look for Kelly. Hope he can catch it. That's not even Jackson Kelly. That's Matt Richard, excuse me, who gets 23 yards. He just looked like, that looked like a play that Jackson Kelly would do, like that route. That's why I thought it was Jackson Kelly. And they're both white. It is 3rd and 7 for Illinois here. Illinois is 4 for 7 on converting third downs as Fisher. He's going to be looking for the end zone, and it is caught by Quayshawn Law. Bounced off of the Iowa defensive back, into the hands of a freshman receiver, Quayshawn Law. Fourth quarter underway, and Illinois is up by 18, but Iowa has it up at 25 due to a couple nice plays and a bad kickoff by Charles. As Downing looking for Fine, and Fine gets in the red zone with a 12-yard gain. It is second and goal at about the 2-yard line for the Hawkeyes. As Downing will hand it off for Michael Skinner, and he'll get his third rushing touchdown of the game, and Iowa shortens the gap. Iowa is going for two, trying to make it a touchdown and a field goal game, as Downing with the big tight end, fullback, whatever he is in motion. Downing, incomplete, bad pass. The receiver, I think Malcolm Fine, was wide open, but a bad pass. As we have a studio update, and Wisconsin still on top of Illinois, 35-30. But I think I said Wisconsin's on top of Illinois. I mean Indiana, but the Hoosiers can definitely come back. It's 3rd and 4 here for Illinois. They are 5 for 8 on third downs. As Davis in motion, Fisher. He's going to look for a wide open Jackson Kelly, and Kelly gets past midfield to about the 45. Brent Charles made a 38-yard field goal, and Illinois now has 38 points. As Indiana scoring a touchdown and under a minute left. They're up by just 1. I guess they tried to go for 2, and it was unsuccessful. Iowa needs 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion to tie it up. As on first down, Downing the only one in the backfield. Downing, he will find Stewart, who burns Chris Wright, and Tommy Stewart gets to the 25. Iowa is back in the red zone, they're in the red zone. They're at the 15. As Downing, he's under a little bit of pressure, not really. Yes, actually he is, and he'll find a wide open Jarvis Starks. And Iowa, very quick drive, resulting in a touchdown. Iowa is going for 2 now. They don't want to have to worry about it later. As big play here, they need this. Downing, he finds Carrington, who gets the 2-point conversion, and Iowa is now down by just 7. Now it's time for the onside kick. Can Iowa continue their luck? No, they won't, as Daniel Barnes gets it. But Iowa does have all 3 timeouts. First down ends this game, and Illinois will be bowl eligible. As on first down, Fisher landed off for Darius Shrub, but he gets racked for a loss of 3. It's 3rd and 14. This is it. Illinois is 6 for 10 on third downs. As Fisher, fake handoff for Shrub. Fisher doesn't know what to do, and it's going to be incomplete, and Iowa will get the ball back with 1:29 and 1 time. Iowa absolutely has a chance to win this game, but it's 3rd down. They need to convert us. Downing under pressure, and Doug White will get the sack, and it's 4th and 18. Big play by the freshman Doug White, as this is it. 4th and 18. This is it for the Hawkeyes, as Downing. He's under a little bit of pressure. He's going to look deep, and he's going to be intercepted by the redshirt sophomore, Chris Wright. And Wright, nice return to the 15. That'll do it. Illinois ended up kicking a field goal because why not? And there's 1 second left. Iowa's just going to throw a Hail Mary and just hope something strange happens. And this one will be intercepted by Noah Goodwin. The 4th Illinois interception of the game. Their defense has been a no-fly zone this whole season. And that's how the game will end. It was a good one till the very end. But Illinois is the one who will get the win, 41-31. For the first time in his career, Eric Fisher is finally on the Heisman watch. He had like his worst game of the season this week, but 23 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, and he's finally in 5th place. Hopefully, his stock will get even higher.